The funniest thing is when you click on this video, intuitively there is a very powerful message for you about really letting go. You are stepping into the perfect frequency to receive the message I'm channeling through from your higher self, your true consciousness, and your God essence. This is the energy of you deciding that this is the year where you're stepping into your truest self. And what that means is that you're going to let go of all the false layers of you. And I'm connecting with someone. I'm feeling, I don't know why I'm hearing the word Dave, or I guess it's a name. So if your name is like that, or if you're connecting with someone like that, that's just like a random thing that came through. But I'm definitely tapping into someone who's connecting more with their nature. I'm hearing the word nature. I'm hearing the word plants. I'm hearing the words being anchored into your true earth frequency, your true new earth frequency. And the earth is connected to your heart. So when you're tapping into your heart frequency, it's about balance and equilibrium. I made a video previous to this, channeling this through. So by the way, I'm just on my couch and I'm just like really feeling that someone needed to hear this, and the pieces are kind of just like everywhere right now. So I'm gonna just trust that this is something that you needed to hear. I'm hearing the words clouds also. So I'm seeing clouds, I'm seeing things being fragmented or being dispersed. I'm definitely tapping into someone who is trying to like put things together. So you can be someone who is like looking at your life and looking at the pieces of your life, and you're like putting it together. So that could signify that you're coming into your wholeness and completeness this year. This can also signify the fact that you're ready to really take control of your life and really looking at the pieces properly. What this is telling me about you, the person who's watching this right now, is that you're connecting to this energy of, I'm gonna sort my life out. I'm getting my life together. I'm getting my ish together this year. I feel like the past, I'm hearing 1 to 3 years, have been a bit rough for you, honey. Okay, let me know if that's true for you. Hit the like or just let me know below. 1 to 3 years, it has been rough for you. You could be going through, like, you've gone through a breakup, something about the company. I'm hearing the word company, so there's something about things falling out. Something basically fell out, and you can think of it as a physical circumstance, but how I see it for you is a spiritual awakening. So you've been going through a deep healing, like I'm talking about ancestral, honey. Okay, we hear dog barking, confirmation. Okay, so that can also be chaos, arguments, letting go of toxic people, chaotic people in your life. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot. Okay, in the past 3 years, honey, you've been through it. Okay, you've been through it, and I feel like you really tap into this energy of, this is the year where you're getting your ish together. Okay, and what that means is that your intensive healing era is coming to a close, but I know we're not really always done, but I feel like the major part is about to be done, and you can feel it. And part of your healing work is to step into your true authentic self, your true authentic version, which is powerful. You're someone of leadership. You're someone, that you have high power. I'm hearing authority or authorship. So I don't know if that's a word, but maybe some of you guys are authors, or some of you guys are just really powerful creators of your life. So I feel like there's something this year specifically that you want to launch. I'm hearing the word launch. Creative ideas, endeavors, businesses. I'm tapping this into someone who is getting really excited about actually like doing things, because I feel like you've just been like maybe crying in the bathroom or like in your bathtub. I'm seeing some bathtub crying moments, or just really being, that can also signify being in touch with your feminine nature, tapping into your inner child. So you guys can be going through a lot of those type of healing. And it's been painful, so I just want to take a moment, acknowledge you. I feel you. Healing is not cute. But it is for the best, because we have to let go and purge and dissolve the parts of us that are just not true, for us to really truly tap into our true authentic nature. And only from our true authentic nature, that's when we become truly magnetic to the people, places, things that are actually true for us. And I feel like because you've gone through so much healing and so much inner work, I feel like at this point right now, your mindset is being very strong in a way that you are able to look at your shadows and your light. And what I mean by that is that maybe, prior to those 3 years or whatever, you were like, okay, love and light, I guess, people pleaser, I put myself last, okay, I pretend to fake laugh to make you feel comfortable. But I feel like in the recent months, or even month, okay, you're like, no. You're like, no, I'm not putting myself last. I'm not abandoning myself. I'm not choosing other people, unhealed stuff over me and my life. So I feel like there's something about reclamation. I'm itching right now because mosquitoes love me, guys. What the heck? Anyone else who have like the sweet juicy blood, do you know what type of, like, the blood type that they bite? I don't know what my blood type is, but it's the one that mosquitoes prefer. Okay. Oh my god, the struggle is real. But yeah, I'm feeling that there's something within you that is kind of needing that confirmation right now, that I'm channeling through from your higher self, your God consciousness, what you know deeply to be true, that it can feel like a very weird, unstable, or even lonely phase in your life, because you literally clear everyone out. Okay, let me know. It was you, because I'm tapping into someone. I feel like you cleared out. Like, I'm hearing family. I'm hearing friends. Do I even have friends at this point? Something about business. I'm hearing something about business. So maybe you're clearing parts of your business out. You're not dealing with your business partner, or there's something about just literally like cut, collapse, walking away, walk away. So you're kind of in this like void, I guess. You're in this void right now where you're anticipating major change in your life, and at the same time you're closing off that healing phase. And a lot of people talking about, okay, 2025 is the year of the snake, but I guess you can think of it like that, but it's actually not really correct, because the lunar calendar lasts until February 17th. That's when the snake year is actually ending. So, even though it's like, oh, new year, new me, okay, whenever you're watching this, but I'm talking about the ones who's watching it kind of like around the time that I'm posting. It's still winter, okay? And winter is about being more in your feelings, resting in your, cocoon, as you can tell, this is the situation right now. I'm like, I'm not getting up on this couch right now. And tapping into the last layers of the snake skin that you are like shedding. I'm in Bali right now, by the way. Let me know where you guys are tuning from. I know my viewers are like international fam, and a lot of you guys travel as well. I was just like staying at this village. It was beautiful, rice fields vibes. I love it. But then I was like walking on the road, like on the little like walkway, and there was like these snakes that are dead, and It was like I posted on my Instagram stories. If you guys want to follow me, it's Tina Wong 000, where I post my updates and my stuff on my story. So it's very fun if you want to follow me there, get to know me more personally. But yeah, I was just seeing these like dead snakes being, I guess, ran off by motorbikes. And I'm just like, isn't that a symbol of 2025? Right? It's like you're the snake getting run over, okay? So I'm definitely seeing a lot of you guys are like going through huge, multiple ego deaths and just clearing out past, outdated versions of you. And I feel like some of you guys have been through tough stuff. Tough stuff. That's what I'm hearing. But that's okay. You're here. Yay. I'm happy that you're here. I'm connecting with the energy of you restructuring your life, you creating a solid foundation for where you are going. So I'm definitely feeling like there's something about you being very ambitious and very, I'm hearing independent, successful. So some of you guys can have very like popping career or had, and maybe you quit your job or you left your job recently or something like that, and you kind of tap into this whole spiritual thing. And you know, sometimes a lot of the spiritual stuff asks you to be more in your yin energy, which is in your feminine energy. So a lot of it is just like meditation, saging, or love everybody kind of thing. And you know, and that is healing and that is beautiful, but at some point you're gonna get to the point of reintegrating your yang, integrating your masculine energy. So a lot of you guys can be in that energy right now where things are recalibrating, where you're ready to not reject the masculine altogether, but you're integrating your true divine masculine energy. And that is about really knowing where you're going, what you want to do, how you're going to take action, right? What's your relationship with the material world? Because when we're into too much spiritual, we're like la-di-da-di-da, you know, whatever, you know, I am paid to exist, which is true, but it's also like, how are you providing service, right? How are you giving? Because giving is receiving. I have a whole series on like New Earth Abundance, so you can watch my YouTube videos for that. And if you want to tap more into these kind of topics, I have my weekly coaching called Seen, Heard, and Felt, where we talk about tapping into your authentic nature, how you can clarify your gifts, how you can be of service, you can blow up in your visibility in a way that's true for you and true for your path. So I'll be able to tune into you, stuff like that. So link is down below and in my pinned comment. And if you're a New Earth leader who is here to make big waves this year and you want to tap into your divine template, which is about you at your true core frequency, that's when you're most powerful. So if you're feeling like there is some kind of stuck block energy, but at the same time you know that you are a very powerful leader and guide who is destined to thrive in the new earth, and you're just like, let's just tweak a couple of things, crank it up, open me up, Tina, that is the session where I meet one-on-one with you. So link to schedule that session is down below. It's a very powerful session. If you truly know that you're an extraordinary being who is ready to crank it up, we don't waste no time, we go all the way in, okay? When you're tapping into the energy of you being in your true authentic self, there's a lot of resistance I'm hearing. A lot of these resistances literally comes from your old identity, your past conditioning of the good girl, the good boy, the good whatever person that you needed to be to keep the peace, to keep the harmony, to be the harmony mentor, to be the peacemaker, to be the big person. But I feel like in this phase of your life, you're like, I'm freaking exhausted. Like, I can't do that. It's not it's not my responsibility to help people who don't want to be helped. Actually, it's true, it's not, because when it comes to you having huge, massive impact in this world, doing your sole purpose, you can only help and support people who want to be helped and supported. You can't just be like, oh, are you drowning? You don't want to hold on to my hand? Okay, well then, it's like, hey, I like to reach out. I like to save myself out of this water. Okay, I reach my hands out my hands then, right? So this is a time where you're being asked to restructure your life and taking a look at where you have overextended yourself. Like literally, where have you overextended yourself? Like trying to over help and support and extend yourself to individuals who actually was okay staying where they were. Okay, so as I'm saying this, a couple of things can come up, a couple of names can come up, a couple of people, situations can come up. And all of these things are being cleared out of your field right now. Doesn't mean that they're bad people or evil or anything like that. It just right now your frequency is being required to build. I'm hearing the word build. You're in your building mode, honey. Let me know down below what you're building. You're in your building mode. You're in your restructuring mode. You're in your let me get my life together mode. Let me refocus mode, because I've been in my feminine healing phase for a while and now I'm ready for action. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling like that, which is very exciting. I'm happy for you. It's always exciting when you are able to function and do things other than just heal right, and cry and kundalini, activations, all of that. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are ready to tap into your super light worker, starseed, new earth, guide, leader, coach type of energy, but you know that you're someone who has a very powerful open channels, but sometimes it's like too open that you cannot get things done. You cannot get the actual result. You can get the money. You're not able to get the the following, basically the tangible material result that you want. I have like the perfect activation for you. It's called Starseed Lightworker Energy Activation. I'll link it down below in the pinned comment. It is a very beloved activation, and it's actually where I share on how I'm able to create successes in my coaching business, in my YouTube. And actually, if you're a starseed, if you consider yourself a starseed or a light worker or an earth angel, your thinking and your wiring is completely different. You have to look at things like money, material, success, and stuff like that in a completely different lens. And I share exactly the shift that I did that made me reach out to millions of people and created multiple six-figure businesses and stuff like that. So I share with you all of that in the activation. Okay, so if you're interested in that, I would recommend that one. When we're opening up our channels, we have to realize that manifestation requires both the masculine and the feminine. The feminine is the spirit. It's like water, right? Water is like cannot be contained. But the thing is, when it's everywhere, then water is everywhere. It's just not purposeful. So we need the riverbank. We need the container, which is the masculine, to hold it. So that is something that a lot of you very powerful channels and magical beings must anchor in your system, which is the true divine masculine channel. And in the starseed light worker activations, we go through a deep, I believe it's like a 2 hour or 1 and 45 minutes 1 hour and 45 minutes activation, and we go through all the chakras and how we can anchor that in. So yeah, I would recommend that one very much. When you begin to open yourself up to massive success this year, what you need to know is fusing your feminine and your masculine energy, but also connecting and reconnecting. Actually, I'm hearing the word reconnecting with the matrix or with the material world, because it's not all terrible. I think, maybe you've gone through a phase where you're like, oh my God, this is terrible. This 3D world, oh, so bad, so materialistic, so blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, you have a body, right? This vessel. And it feels good to be supported in your body. It feels good to be supported in living in a peaceful accommodation right now, or it feels good to have good quality water and food and stuff like that. So there's no shame about that. And I don't want you to reject the 3D. This is what a lot of, the spiritual hippie type of individuals can fall into the trap. And I say that because I was the spiritual hippie. Trust me, I was like living a very minimalistic lifestyle, and I just thought everything was bad and wrong and evil, pretty much. And I had to go through that process of reintegrating the material world in my life. And while going through that process, that allowed me to have the material comfort and live in harmony with myself and my world. So if that's something that interests you, like I said, the activation down below, the seen, heard, and felt, is where I actually am able to tune into your specific energy and able to guide you on a weekly basis, and you're able to access hours of my trainings where we talk about this. Because as a very advanced spiritual soul being, we like all thinking is different. Like a lot of us were not enthusiastic by money. It's like we have to learn to be enthusiastic about certain things. So that's why being enthusiastic about money doesn't always work. But when we talk about purpose, alignment, receiving happy money, things are completely different. So, in these containers, like I mentioned, I'm able to guide you into looking at things in a different way, in a way that would align with your heart. Because I know for me, money is not my main excitement. My excitement is being of service, of being creative. But the work here is not to reject the 3D, not to reject the things that we say or we have judgments on. It's too whatever. It's about anchoring in and reintegrating that divine masculine channels within ourselves. And if you are interested in going deeper into this, I have my 21-day energy makeover called Sparkling New Me, where we go into deep transformation of how you can become that magnetic version of you, where you can able to receive in a more divine, feminine type of receiving kind of way, while allowing the masculine to support you. So if that really resonates with you, you're looking something that is fun and bite-sized and definitely deliver results in your 2026, looking hot, looking cute, being a manifestation magnet, that is the program that I would love to take you through. So link is down below also. When you're tapping into the energy of you stepping into your true unapologetic version, it's gonna require some reintroduction, right? You're gonna have to reintroduce yourself. You're gonna have to recalibrate your energy and allowing the past people, or the people of your past, or the people that, in your life currently, to see the real you. Okay, so Sparkling New Me is gonna shock you and shock everyone. I love that program. It's one of my favorite. So I know you'll love it too. And also allowing yourself to be comfortable with your own change, right? If you're worried about like, oh my God, what are other people gonna think of me? It's not about other people. It's about what do you think of you? Are you proud of you? Are you proud of the version of you that you are becoming? If so, act like it, walk like it, breathe like it, right? Be like that, right? And in Sparkling New Me, I teach you how to change your energetic posture. That's something I work with my clients very deeply on how you can completely change your life from the inside and out, in the physical and in the energetics. Why things are going to begin to fall into place from this point onwards is because you are now officially ready for it. Because we're always at an energy match for something. We're always at that perfect match for something. So, the law of vibration, right? And when we begin to see our reality shifting, is when we continuously and frequently vibrate at a certain frequency. So it's like, think of vibrations, different vibrations, and frequency is where you vibrate at frequently. Okay? So if you begin to vibrate at harmony, peace, prosperity, abundance, you're going to begin to attract that and frequently see that frequency being reflected into your physical world. So there's a lot of deep mechanics here that once you understand the natural law, your life becomes a lot easier. But the key here for the person I'm connecting with is you just have to let the mask fall and reintroduce yourself as yo, this is me. It's always been me. Okay? And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then that's okay. Because I like me. Okay? So I feel like that's something important for you to tap into. As well as, learning the law of nature, of the universe, and working with that. And I teach you that inside my Seen, Heard, and Felt, and inside my Sparkling New Me. Okay, so if you're interested in all of that, and the activations link is down below. Like this video if you like it, subscribe if you vibe with it. This is Tina Wong. I love you so much. Coming at you from my couch. We're getting comfortable, fam. All right, let me know what you think, what comes up for you down below, and I'll see you in the next one.